We can match a structural pattern against a dict object. The matching will be based on the keys. Let's take a look at this code sample. We have the variable command that holds a reference for a dict object with two keys, action and account. And we have a match statement that compares the dict object with two cases. In each one of the two cases, we have structural pattern that looks like a dict object, and when matching command with each one of the cases, the comparison and the matching that takes place is based on the keys. So we have the variable command that holds a reference for a dict object, and we try to match it with each one of these two cases. When trying to match the command dict with the first case, then we can see that the key action exists in both places. We also see that the value of action we have in the command dict is also the value we see over here in the structural pattern that the first case used. Then moving forward to the next key value pair, we see that the key in the command dict is the same key we have over here, which means that this dict, which is the value of the key account, is matched into this variable, the account variable. So we have a match with the first case. If you check the other case, you can see that we don't have a match because the value of action over here is deposit and here it is get balance. So we have a match with the first case, and when executing this code we can expect these 4 lines to be executed. So we will have printed to the screen the text getting balance and then account ID, and instead of this placeholder we shall get the value of this expression. This expression actually returns the value of the account ID key in this dict object. As we explained, the variable account is assigned with the reference for this dict object. So we can get the value of account ID by referring account ID using this expression. Over here, we get the value of the owner's ID's key, which is a tuple that includes the IDs of the owners. Let's execute the code, and as you can see, the output is just as explained. When having a dict object compared with a structural pattern that has less key value pairs, there is still a way for getting the key value pairs in that dict object that are not reflected in the structural pattern we use. In this code sample, command holds the reference for a dict object with 1, 2, 3, 4 key value pairs. Now, trying to match command with the first case uses a structural pattern with 2 key value pairs. Then when dealing with the key action, we can see that over here we have a match. When dealing with the key account, then the value over here is a new variable, so this key value pair match this part of the structural pattern, and then the rest of the key value pairs are matched against asterisk OB, which means that OB will be assigned with a reference for a dict object that holds 2 key value pairs, these 2 key value pairs. Now over here we can say that the first case match with this dict object, and we get printed to the screen the value of this expression, which is actually this number, just as in the previous code sample. The same over here, it is exactly the same as in the previous code sample. And over here, print OB means that we print a dict object, which means that the output will be accordingly, and we shall see the key value pairs that were not matched specifically with specific keys in our structural pattern. And in this case, we are dealing with these two key value pairs, date, and this is its value, and time, and this is the value of time. So there is a way for referring those key value pairs that are beyond the important ones we refer to in our structural pattern. And this is the way for doing it.